So let's go back to this a little bit. What is the number one thing? You get elected to the legislature November the 6th. What is the number one thing you want to focus on when you head north?
Well, if it was a dream world, I'd be able to start repealing some laws. So that would be great. But realistically, as bills come before me, I'm going to look at it through the microscope of liberty, localism, and also the Maine Constitution, starting to look at things at what's appropriately assigned as a role of government in the Maine Constitution and what is not.
Let's go back to Utopia for a moment. I love Utopia. It's a nice place to visit. It's too bad it doesn't actually exist. Mm-hmm. But if we were in Utopia, give us an idea of a couple of laws you'd like to see go away.
Well, take, for example, just the state inspection on vehicles. Whether you wanted to eliminate it entirely or simplify it just down to tires, brakes, headlights, and wipers, something like that. There's other states that have no inspection whatsoever. People are struggling, trying to get to work, and now all of a sudden the check engine light comes on, and they get failed on their state inspection, and they have to dump $800 into their vehicle to get it back on the road and to be driving legally.
Well, that's part of the economic development plan of the state of Maine, is to have roads that are horrible, so they beat the cars up. So you either A, have to buy a new one, which leads to excise and sales tax, or as you know, they tried to put a sales tax on vehicle service a couple of years back, and so they beat the cars up with the roads so that you have to get them repaired all the time. But they're both economic development plans, believe it or not. It's in the Constitution.
It is not in the Constitution.
Yes,
it's a horrible economic development plan. And, that issue, when you get up to Augusta, you go find Doug Thomas, because he's in the Senate, and he's going to work with you on that. That is a great issue to talk about.
Yeah, Doug Thomas is a good friend of the show, longtime friend of mine, and you're absolutely right. That's a great example of us over-legislating. There's no reason in the world we couldn't have a 2-year inspection cycle as an example.
Yeah. Hey, and look, the bottom line, okay, is who's responsible for your vehicle? Are you responsible for your vehicle, or is somehow the state's long arm of the state responsible for you to maintain your vehicle? If you believe in personal liberty, then it also has the flip side of that coin, which is personal responsibility.
Right,
absolutely.
So if you are going to drive around in a car that's going to fall apart while you're going down the road and hurt other people, it's your own damn fault. And it's none of the state's business.
And your insurance company could require you to have that state inspection.
That's right. Right. It's a private contract between you and your insurance company, and the state should keep its nose out of it. Absolutely.
Well, there's a good law to repeal. Give us an idea of another one you'd like to see go away.
There's so many.
Target-rich environment, isn't it? Yeah.
Let's just stick with the highway situation, or with transportation. The seatbelt law. It's a great idea, and I don't have a problem with having a seatbelt law for children, but for adults, why are we wasting police resources? It started off originally as this thing, well, you can't be pulled over for not wearing your seatbelt. And, of course, it grows, and now you can be pulled over for not wearing your seatbelt.
You're absolutely right.
And why was that? That was all because of federal matching
money.
Dollars.
Yep,
absolutely. It was part of the plan when they went through with that. First of all, it was a secondary offense. You knew that they were aiming for the primary offense, which is to be able to pull you over. And I am so proud to have voted against it every time it came up, because at the end of the day, it's the same thing as the helmet laws. I ride my motorcycle. If I'm stupid enough to ride my motorcycle without a helmet, which I am, then dagnabbit, it's my head, my helmet, whether I want to wear a helmet or not.
That's exactly right. Matt, I think those are a couple of good examples where the long arm of government has reached in and taken away some of our liberty. And frankly, while maybe the seatbelt law is a good idea because it protects us, it should be our choice. We're adults. We're Americans.
Absolutely.
Give us your website again.
It's maloneyforliberty.com.
Good luck, and hopefully we'll see you back before the election happens.
Keep
in about
going,
a month.
man.
That'd be great. Thanks so much.
It is 8 a.m. News Talk, WLOB.